Bugs is looking at us, and you hear LeBron go like, "Yo, who are you talking to?" I was like, "Oh, gold." I picked it up like the third time I saw it. I said, "Oh, I never noticed that." He acknowledged the 4-4, like, "Yo, who are you talking to?" He's talking to us, and
Yep.
little things like that. I find cool. I find cool.
Did you catch anything like that, show?
No, I just caught a lot of like the reference to other stuff. A lot towards the Matrix. Like I didn't know the Matrix was coming
Oh,
out till saw this movie. I was like, why? Then I would typed in the Matrix. Oh, they got a new Matrix movie coming out. Ooh.
Yo,
So
that
okay. Did anyone catch it?
grandma's gangster.
Did
mhm.
anyone catch that? When LeBron was falling to the Looney Tune world and he passed by the Zion rave in Matrix?
Oh
Was it
yeah.
Matrix 2 with the Zion, the rave, the
Oh yeah.
crazy party? He went through that. Like, I
Yo,
don't know if you guys heard the music and the people partying. I said, oh,
did you see the agent behind Algae Rhythm in
yes.
the crowd?
Yeah.
And the Algae Rhythm started going crazy. He's like, "Yo, this guy's going insane." He goes, "I'm not going insane. You're going insane."
Yep.
Yeah, that was the only line the outside crowd, besides King Kong with his little, that actually had one of those characters.
There was a lot of shots, man. My
Perfect.
favorite line from Don Cheadle when they're in the server, when they just got sucked into the Matrix, what in the Matrix hell? Mentions the Matrix a lot in that movie. I think one of his favorite movies. And they take and Dom, his son, disappears, and goes, "What do you do to my son?" And blah 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 blah. And Don Cheadle goes, "Whoa, like you're not the king here." He said, "I'm not. I'm the king here. I'm not your coach." That was
Yeah,
another shot at LeBron's coaches. Like, I'm the king here. I'm not your coach. Like, you're not gonna treat me like you treat your coaches in real life.
Nope.
Expendable, and you know what I mean? Like, no, you're gonna listen to me. Yeah.
no, yeah,
Yo, that wasn't a shot, bro. I don't know what was. My
that
man
was
said, "I'm
crazy.
the king here. I'm not your coach." Oh man, that
Cheeto
movie
was
was crazy.
hilarious.
Don Cheadle killed it, bro. He killed it.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, quick question, because you guys are more into the NBA than I am. Is Damian Lillard considered the king stopper, or was that just something he called himself when he entered the game?
I think that was something he
That was
called, but
something
he'll know better. I
yeah, that's new. That's new.
Okay.
I never heard that before.
don't think there is a king stopper. There's nobody
King
that can
stopper?
stop the
No.
king stop the
Cause,
king.
cause,
That was another shot. And
yeah,
I don't know why, because Damon never eliminated LeBron in the playoffs, but
Nope.
I don't know. I think the Lakers took out the Blazers one year in the playoffs. I
I
don't remember. I'm gonna have to Google
yeah.
that. But no, he's not no king stopper at all.
Nah,
AD.
I just found it funny how he comes in. His king stoppers here. It's like, hold on, wait. Was
Yeah,
he dubbed that? Like, is he
yeah.
that nice?
Nah. AD bot was funny though, with the one eyebrow. Bloom.
Oh yeah. Oh, AD. He said
Oh man.
it's time for your eyebrows to separate. So what's wrong with my eyebrows?
Sounded like him too. Right? And they did their
Yo.
voices. They did their own voices.
I think so.
I think
Yes.
so
No.
too.
Yeah,
I
they
think
did.
they
And
did.
that's how the part where Michael B. Jordan showed up got ruined. Because my brother's like, "Yo, are they doing their own voices?" And he looks at him and goes, "Oh, Michael B. Jordan's in this." And then Sylvester, I found Michael Jordan. It's like,
That joint
God,
was hilarious. Cause I don't know if y'all did, but once he said it, it was like a little hope. Like, oh, like this, it would be
At,
so dope.
at first, I thought so too, and I was telling Toe prior before the movie came out that I told him like, "Yo, I heard rumors that Michael's gonna do a cameo, son. He's gonna do a cameo. He's gonna do a cameo." And so when they
Mm-hmm.
said, "Yo, I found Michael Jordan," I said, "This is it." Then I saw the sneakers and I said, "Those are not Jordans. Those are
what
not
are
Jordans. I don't know
what are
what are those.
those?
What are those?"
yeah, for
Mikey
real.
B, come on, bro. I know he got some cash in there. Come
Yeah,
on, man. And that's when I knew. I knew it wasn't Jordan, but then again, I'm like, who the hell is this? And then
Michael, oh,
Michael B. Jordan,
that was
my
dope.
favorite actor of all time.
That was dope.
what's going on, Big Food?
My favorite actor. Um, One thing I did enjoy from the Looney Tunes perspective Speedy Gonzalez gave me that Octane feel. I don't know. Call me crazy.
Or
Vamos,
did
vamos,
the
vamos.
Octane give you the Speedy Gonzalez feel?
Correct, because Speedy Gonzalez came first.
True. No, absolutely. But I think, yeah, yeah, either or. I
Yeah.
know in that scene with the Matrix when he's like, "Oh, hey, Reba, Reba," doing his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I did think, yo, that's mad octane-ish,
Yeah, I hear you.
Hey.
you know. But Speedy
For
came first though.
kids, yeah, for kids that don't know Speedy
Yeah,
Gonzalez, they're
Speedy came
definitely gonna
first.
be like, "Yo, this Octane."
Uh-oh.
Right, right.
But yo, the one thing I want to point out is that they didn't like say it to our faces, but they showed that the Looney Tunes would have been the best choice to have as a team when there's no rules. Because
Yeah.
Superman can't duplicate balls. You know what I'm
No.
saying? The Iron Giant can't, run to the speed of light like, Wild Coyote with him. You know what I'm saying? Like all those other people that LeBron wanted would have just been people with, in the way.
Right.
Because the Looney Tunes did play basketball before.
They did. They know how to play ball.
Yeah.
That's why I found
Yeah.
it weird. Like, why they acting like they don't know how to play basketball when they all played before?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when Lola's teaching them layups, that scene, I was like, you guys ain't follow up, or you guys are inconsistent with this. With the, you guys know you guys played 25 years ago. Like,
Yeah, they
yeah,
ain't
all
about that life.
mentioned it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that was a little miss up right there.
Yeah.
You know, if they would have said, "All right, let's shake off the cobwebs and let's bring it back like we did before," or made any kind of reference to it, it would have been more reasonable and logical, at least.
Oh yeah, I hear you.
Got a
But
question.
that was a little slip up. I did the why they learning how to play basketball again. I mean,
I got a
um,
question for y'all. If y'all stop playing basketball right now for 25 years, would you need
Butter.
somebody to teach you?
Nope. Butter.
nah,
Butter in
I
25
gotta, I
years,
gotta,
first
I gotta
time?
train a bit.
Butter.
I
First time,
gotta
butter.
stretch. I gotta stretch. But the shot
Butter.
don't go nowhere. The shot don't go
Oh no,
nowhere.
my shot's gonna go over the backboard. I did that once. I did that once. There was one time I was like I didn't play for a couple years, and I went to Orchard Beach, not to Orchard Beach, FDR, that little park there we was playing, and I was like, "Yo, for 3!" That shit went for 6 because I threw that shit behind the backboard.
Kobe.
Yeah, I was like, "Don't give me no more guns."
Kobe and Jordan at the same time.
Word.
Corbett.
That's how Superman would have shot the shit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, did you guys hear the criticism that Babs Bunny or Lola Bunny wasn't sexy enough?
Bad Bunny was in this?
What?
That well, did you guys hear that? That people were
Yes.
tight that she wasn't sexy enough?
I heard that was on purpose though. That was done purposely to take away the sexism in this movie.
Mm-hmm. You see that? I heard Bugs Bunny's not even chasing her like that no more. Before he
No,
was.
just
Ooh.
but they gave the indication that he's still in love with her.
Ooh.
When he gives the big check off, and when Lola and LeBron goes, "Bugs, you're not coming." When they recruited everybody, and he does a big check next to her name, the biggest check next to her name, and goes, "I wouldn't miss it for the world," and runs
Oh yeah.
to the ship. That was the indication that he still loves her and still wants her.
And the fact
He
that
catch
they were
that.
the first person she was the first person they went to, or the second? Daffy was the first one, right?
Daffy was
Yeah.
the first one because it was after the scene Robin. It was Daffy, Pig, and then that's it. I'm mad Marvin the Martian wasn't in this movie, man. Exactly, yo, sweet, yo, exactly. He was like, yo, Bugs Bunny can't be thirsty anymore. Sexual harassment. Pepe Le
Good.
Pew couldn't be in this movie because they canceled him because of that.
Which I don't understand, bro. It's a cartoon.
So they had to play it safe. But Marvin the Martian not being the referee again kind of hurt me.
Well,
He
he
wasn't
was too
even part of
busy.
the movie.
He was too busy underneath the spaceship.
Was he?
Yeah, remember they stole his spaceship
They
and then
stole-
the thing came under and he was knocked out and then towards the after halftime he came out and they did it again.
Yeah.
Dropped the shit on him.
I was so mad. I was so mad he wasn't part of it. And then the next scene, right when they steal his ship, Bugs Bunny has his helmet on. I said, "What? Wait, what?"
Yo, can we talk about that rap battle?
Before we do, yes, I would love to talk about that rap battle because I need to pull up the lyrics to that because I don't know what I don't know what he was saying.
But that's
But
all, folks.
I don't know if you guys noticed, and I found another. It was ironic to me on the board when LeBron James first tells Bugs, "We need to assemble a team. I need Superman and King Kong." That white board, right? He had, I think it was Superman, King Kong.
And the
He
Iron
had
Giant.
he had Iron Giant. He had Trinity from Matrix, another Matrix reference. He had Trinity there, and Batman. Now he had skills right next to names, their names. He had agility, speed, power, and shooter, and he had lines for the from the superhero to their agilities. He had Superman go to agility. He had King Kong go with speed and power. I was like, okay. He had Batman to shooter. Batman doesn't shoot anything.
Yo, he throws those fucking batarangs, bro.
Think so? That was it? You think that's why they got him as a shooter?
The
Was it? Yeah.
boomerangs.
I thought
It
he would
would
have
have
Trinity. I thought he would
unless
have Trinity.
true, unless they're gonna have Batflick, Ben Affleck Batman,
That's true.
because
Yeah,
he's a
yeah,
shooter.
yeah. That's right. He had guns. Yeah, he is a shooter. He
Yeah,
is. I noticed that. It was only
yeah.
one line, like shooter. I think Trinity had agility and like speed. Like he was. It was cool. And then I saw that and I was like, huh. Hmm.
That's true. No one shoots a grappling hook like Batman.
No one does. You're right. That's yeah. You're right. I'm out of pocket. I'm disrespecting
Yeah.
Batman. I'm sorry, Batman. You're right. You're right.
No, but yeah, yo, Porky fried them.
Yo, that moment, that scene was, and it was Biggie, bro. Come on. LeBron did it for the culture, ladies and gentlemen. I swear to God, that was so cultural. That whole movie was. My man said, "Yo, fry him." I said, "Oh," I said, "Get him." My man just said, "Fry him." I said, "All right, go ahead."
Boom, boom.
That's all, folks.
And he just started freestyling. Yo, bro, I lost it. I was like, "Yo, this is so dope."
Yeah,
And
he went after him.
there was a good balance of cartoon and real life and digital life. They did it. It was well balanced, man. I give them props for that. You know, it wasn't too much LeBron, which I'm also thankful for because he could have ruined the movie. You
This
know,
is true.
they gave him enough. You got your parts. That's it. The rest was basketball and him being a Looney Tune. That was it. It was only
And-
the beginning of a little acting, then the voiceover, and then back to basketball.
No,
That
yeah,
was, that was
and
it.
he didn't have too many co-stars outside of the Looney Tunes, where Jordan had Bill Murray and his
Larry
Gopher.
Bird. He had
Yeah.
mad people. He had mad people. That's why I'm saying Don Cheadle did a great job because he did all of it.
Hmm.
You know,
Carried
he
them to
carried it for everybody.
the victory. I got it.
Yeah, I swear to God, it went perfect. It went perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect.
That's dope. Let's pay one person all the money, or two people with LeBron, and everybody else is cheap.
The ending was dope. They ended it at E3. I was like, yo, that's love to the esports community, man. For all the gamers out there, like that showed so much love on in a movie so big like Space Jam. Like that was a big video game movie for these kids.
No,
You know,
for real.
probably
And
inspired kids to make more games.
they even said it. The announcer with Bernie, he was like, "See, kids, it does pay off to play video games."
Yes, yo, and that was another gem they dropped. I said, oof, I caught that one too. Like, see, it does pay to play video games. Like, video gamers, yo, guys, we're not considered losers anymore. You know how big that is? You know what? You know what I like used to go through? I'm going home to play video games. Ew, come outside. It's like, yeah, I do, but I like my video games as well. Like, what the hell? Like, we used to get scrutinized back then. Video games. You was the nerd. Now it's cool to play video games. You know what I mean?
Word.
It's cool to become a professional.
What's your
Esports
Twitch?
players. Yo, what?
What's your Twitch?
Fortnite giving out millions.
How many followers you got? What's your Twitch?
Sweet told that to my wife. Yo, put
No.
it in the chat.
No,
Put
but
V in the chat.
but it's true though, sweet. It's like you know, when at work, people like, yo, what do you do? It's like, yo, I stream. I play video games and I stream to the, to my community. And they're like, what? And then after it became big, they're like, yo, how much money can you make from that? I was like, don't ask me those questions now.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yo, you wasn't shooting with me at the gym.
Mm-hmm. That
Facts,
cool.
man.
Yeah, now once we can get wrestling to be like esports, then we'll be chilling. I'll be
Yo,
I
I'm
wouldn't
about
be
to,
half a loser.
I'm about to invest in some esports stocks, bro. I'm about to rack up. In 10 years, esports is gonna blow, man.
Let's hope.
Yes, let's hope.
Because with the cheaters and hackers on Call of Duty, bro,
Yes.
I can see them ruining it for everybody.
Let's hope
And
we blow up with
Activision
them.
better get their game up.
Yeah,
They're in trouble. They're in another trouble, like personal
yeah.
issues on their own.
But
On their own.
but before we go to far left outside of the movie realm, you guys want to compare it to the first Space Jam? What's going on, Jay?
Yes,
Oh,
we will.
Kaz, what's going on, Kaz?
After this
My
break,
bad.
yo, guys, let me go to the bathroom real quick.
All right, cool.
No.
What's going on, Cavs? How you doing, yo, bro? See these extra little Space Jam things? That's for y'all. That's for you and Lay.
Boom. No.
I hear you. Yo,
Okay.
man. So far, we gave our opinions on Space Jam. We hit the little gems up of the lessons that they said. We're about to compare it to the original Space Jam movie. Show you got anything else you want to say?
Did you guys catch the little reference to all the WB other movies? Like all the other characters that they incorporated from all their other shows?
Oh, yeah, I've seen it, and most of it was in the crowd. Like I saw all the Batmans.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because you had Batman, Robin, Catwoman, and like the Joker on one side, and then like the Penguin and the real bad guys that were outcasts. Because not all Batman villains are outcasts, but those outcast ones were with Algae Rhythm. You ever notice that? Because like Agent Smith was behind them, and then the Penguin was behind them. A lot of the people that were behind Algae Rhythm were like outcasts. You know what I'm saying? They weren't
dope.
a part of the actual culture. Go ahead, Show.
No, I said that's dope. I'm just agreeing with you.
No, that is dope because it matched his character.
Yeah.
In the beginning, when he was outcast, no one appreciated his work or whatever, his work ethic, his creativity. So it's kind of dope.
Yeah,
it's
man.
Dope.
You can dissect this movie and get so many lessons from it. Like I said, it doesn't have to be an Academy Award-winning acting job, but the fact that there's such a strong story and there's so many little innuendos and so many little hidden messages that if you really paid attention to it, you can learn from it.
Mm-hmm.
So many directions you can go with it.
Oh yeah, and I enjoy that shit. I enjoy that. Watching, seeing that dynamic.
It was dope. I'm telling you, man. Yo, Cabs, Space Jam 2. I know you're not gonna watch it, and it's fine. It's fine, bro. But yo, just hear it from me. LeBron did it for the culture, bro. No. LeBron did it for the culture, bro. He did it for the culture. And I think he did a good job representing.
Yeah. It's funny, Cabs goes, people want a ball player to give them an Oscar-worthy performance like Jordan did.
No, stop it. No, Jam. I was like, wow. Damn, Jordan.
What's the amount? Go ahead.
For the check.
No, I was gonna just put Show. What was your favorite connection to the other movies since you brought it up?
My favorite connections? The Flintstones. Oh, Rick and Morty. Oh, Rick and Morty, dude. That was my favorite. I went crazy.
Nice.
Rick and Morty?
Mm-hmm.
He said, what is this thing? That part was funny, too. I enjoyed that part when LeBron was telling Tasmanian Devil to do his thing.
Yeah.
Like, Taz! It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's funny how he spun the court and then Algie was like, he's cheating. Like, motherfucker, you've been cheating this whole game. Yeah, Cavs, yo, you should definitely give it a watch, man. Just watch it with an open mind, bro. You'll enjoy it as much as we did, man.
Yo, Cabs, it's it's for the gamers, man. It's for the gamers. That movie is for the gamers. Like he shed so much light on that. Like it's not even funny. What he teaches these kids. Yeah, we do, Grandma. What he teaches these kids, it was a valuable lesson, man. I really, really appreciate that.
Yo, Sweet said he did it for the check. I don't
Yeah,
think there's a check big enough for LeBron to
that's
do that
true.
kind
He
of
ain't
move.
need it. Yeah,
Damn.
he got his checks, man.
Yeah,
He
I,
got his
Damn.
I, I honestly think he did it as a fan because, yo, not for nothing. If I was the next Jordan and everybody was comparing me to Jordan and all that other shit, I would want to do Space Jam also, bro. Because that's another way he's connected to Jordan.
Yeah, LeBron. Jordan's LeBron's favorite player. I don't know
Don't
people. A lot of
don't get
people
it
don't know
confused.
that.
Yeah,
Hello, like he wears 23.
it's for
He
him.
wants to be the best, probably better than Jordan, or compete with G. That was his idol.
Yeah.
He even said it too when Jordan was crushing him, like, "Oh, you ain't me, or you ain't good as me, whatever." He was like, "Damn, yo, I'm getting this from my idol. Like, I look up to you, bro, and like you clowning on me, like, you know what I mean?"
That's why
He
they
took
say
that
never
to
look
heart.
right.
He took that to heart because that's his man's, like, you know.
No,
He
yeah, for real. I would take it to heart too.
still wears
But
23. Well, he's gonna change it now to 6, but
yeah.
Yo,
So Cab said, I'm sorry, show.
no, go ahead, go ahead.
I think the problem is, and again, I haven't watched it. It looks like it's all digitized, where the original is real people with Looney Tunes walking around, and that's a long. Well, to be honest with you,
Explain that.
Cabs, in the beginning, it's like he's a cartoon in the Looney Tunes, but then he becomes a real person playing, and the Monstars or the Goon Squad, whichever one you want to call them, they're characters in this digital video game, but there are real people around watching and all that other stuff. So there's a mix. It's not as much as the first one, but there's definitely a mix.
And there's Looney Tunes too in the background, like the Flintstones were there and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good mix, but my con of that was there were so many distractions in the background where you can get lost looking in the background instead of looking at the movie or the basketball game. Because I caught myself at times trying to see who I can spot as an Easter egg or see who I know, and I'll miss seconds or little pieces of the movie trying to focus on who's out there and who's not.
Yeah.
There was a lot of commotions in the background, and they kind of focused on that as well, because like every shot you see people screaming, like you see it. So that was it. Besides LeBron's acting, I'm not gonna take it serious. His script was like 2 pages, which I applaud. Thank you. Yes. He had like no lines, so it was dope. That was it.
I'll tell you one thing though. I'll give you a chance to talk. But the one thing I noticed was that LeBron's little move, his little shake and bake step back shot, the only one that actually did it nice was Bugs.
At the end, right?
Yeah, everyone else just looked like they moved to the side and shot the
In and
ball.
out, crossover, step back, shoot.
Yep. Bugs is the only one that actually did the move.
That's slow too. That was the longest 6 seconds ever.
Oh yeah. Yeah, show. Take your business, cuz.
I was gonna allude that the graphics, the CG or whatever they used, was a lot better.
It better be.
It was
2021, baby.
great.
It better be. If not, I would have been disappointed.
COVID didn't fuck up everything.
Yeah, you can still work digitally with COVID. COVID
Yeah.
is not a bug in a computer. So I'm happy for that. And they looked really good and digitized. Like they looked really good. Like you could see the hair on them.
I kind of preferred that a little bit.
Yo, it was looking dope. It looked dope. They did a good job, man. They did a good job for what it is. It's good, man. It's really good.
Yeah. Cap says, you was an actor way back in the day.
Yeah, we were.
No.
He was in Boys in the Hood. He was just there was no cameras around.
I was in something realer, right, Kat?
Mm-hmm. He was in Cops.
Damn, right?
Man, I most wanted.
Kid, man. I was a good kid. I was a good kid.
Right?
We grow up, man.
Oh.
Anyway, Space Jam was awesome, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, back to Space Jam.
Yo, go watch it, man. Go watch it. I promise you. It's a rough start, but it takes off a little bit of turbulence after takeoff, and then it's smooth sailing from there.
Yep.
That's the best way I can put it.
And and that's the review. But now I want to get into the fantasy realm. What up, Pootie? Where we have the script. We're in the minds of the boardroom making up the story. Now, Cruz, if you want to start a show, you want to start, I'll let you start. But basically, what would you have want to see in there? What would you have put in there? Like, if you was in control of this whole thing, what would it be? Because it could be either the whole movie or one part of the movie. If you guys wanted some time, I could start, and then I'll let you, catch up.
They should have added more LeBron-ish type of things, like Taco Tuesdays.
They added that in the end.
They did, but I thought they was gonna emphasize it more. Like, to be honest with you, like in the very beginning of the movie, when the wife comes out and goes, "Oh, dinner's ready," I was expecting a Taco Tuesday, but she said spaghetti, and that's when LeBron hit me with the, "Ooh, my favorite." I said, "Okay."
Yo,
I said, "All right, what's going on here?"
You just smacked me with the epiphany, Chris.
An epiphany?
Yeah,
nice.
The epiphany.
I like it.
Yeah, yo, bro, think about this. What? LeBron James in the beginning of this movie there was no fun. It's all work, right? And then at the end of the movie, he has fun, and then Taco Tuesday. That's his career.
Yep.
Oh.
In the beginning of his career with the Cavs, he was all work, trying to get a championship, putting in the work, not having any fun. Then he became the bad guy, where he was the bad guy towards his son and Algie Rhythm.
The villain. Yep.
Yeah. And then he went back to Cleveland and started having fun when he won the championship.
Yes.
And now look, and that's when all the Taco Tuesday shit started.
Everything, because he just said, "Yo, it's whatever. I just have fun with it." Even the same talks I tell you, "Yo, we gotta have fun with it. We have to go back to having fun with it." And look, that's another one right there. There's so many of those.
And I gotta do this for the culture, bro. But the reason that, like, they just made me realize that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, dude, because I didn't even think of that until you started saying that, like the Taco Tuesday. I was like, he didn't really do that until blah blah blah. And I was like, yo, this movie is like a chronological order of his career.
Yes, remember, he was a jerk. He was serious. Do you remember what fun is, Dad? I know what fun is. Do work in order to be great. You gotta do work. You gotta put in work. When LG Rhythm was Steve Jobs and he turns into LeBron, he goes to be great. You gotta put in work. Yo, I lost it. They were just mimicking it. Yo, it was so funny to me, man. Like, the acting was fun. Everything was funny. Yeah. In a good way. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, yo, this is stupid. But I enjoyed it.
Nah, I hear you. Yo, if you want to keep going with what you would put in, I'm sorry to cut you off.
Nah, it's all good. I was trying to think while I was talking.
Yeah, it's worth it.
Hey, Diva.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe more Looney Tunes? More Marvin would have been nice. Just as a homage, because he was in the first one. He was a referee, Or if he would have been an extra referee, and then he would have had competition with the other referee. Like, you know what I mean? Like, be Marvin the Martian, have him ref, but be on the Looney Tunes side and favor them, and then the other robot favor LG Rhythm, and then they have their own little whistle battle. Like, I think it would have been cooler.
Calling their own fouls.
There was only one ref there, so I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yo, there's one part, and I think I mentioned this to you, Chris, or I mentioned this to my brother. There's one part that I would have loved to seen in this, and it's when Ernie is looking at the phone, and he's like, yo, LeBron just tweeted something out, and he opens it up, and the game's about to start, and you see Charles Barkley walk up behind him and go, nope, not again, and you just see him running away from the phone, and Ernie gets sucked into the phone.
Yes.
Because, yo, that would have been the ultimate, like, throwback to, like, he remembers. Yes, he remembers when he got his talent taken away by the Monstars. Nah, not today, sir.
That would have been the icing on the cake, bro. That would have been the cherry on top.
Oh, yeah.
Even if he would have been in his own home or playing golf, because he's iconic with that, playing golf, and someone sees something, like, and someone show him, like, oh, look at this basketball game going on, and he looks, sees the cartoons, like, oh no, and throws the phone and runs off the golf cart. Like, get on the cart and drive away. Like, no, get away.
Or,
You know, that would have been cool.
yo, or like somebody's watching is like, yo, LeBron's playing basketball with the Looney Tunes, and you just hear Jordan's voice go, bro, that's like 25 years ago, bro. Or something like that's an effect.
That
Like you don't
little
see Jordan,
cameo
but you
would have
hear
been
his voice.
See, I was gonna say
Pull
Jordan.
the cup, show.
I was gonna say sorry about that.
Yeah, nah,
I
that's
was
all right.
wondering why I didn't have my cup where I usually put it. But I was gonna say I would have wanted like a digital young Jordan from the first movie to be the old boss, the last boss.
The last
Like
ball.
instead of Don Cheetah, Don
Set up
Cheetah,
a Dame Time.
yeah, like him.
would've been
Ooh, now you gotta
didn't even
finish. Ooh, Michael.
But that would have been
Yeah.
cool. I think that's one thing they could have added a little bit more. They did homage already for the first one, but if they would have had more like more iconic lines from Space Jam 1, like let's say somewhere in Space Jam 2 they're playing golf and someone say just mentioned, "Oh yeah, they finally fixed this divot." It took them a
Yo,
while.
I was gonna say,
And like little subliminals like that would have been awesome,
Awesome.
like dope, man. Like they finally fixed the divot, like you know what I mean?
he's fixing a
That would have been
divot.
cool. Yeah, that would have been cool.
That would have been cool,
That would have
bro.
been mad cool. But besides that, bro, I like the movie, man. So you want to compare?
Well, all right. One last question, then we'll compare. How do you feel about the players that they use for the Monstars? Would you have
Hmm.
changed any of them?
Yeah, but I didn't mind because I was so caught up with their cartoon characters that I didn't care who was playing what. Like it looked cool, like regardless. You know, like Wet Fire. I didn't know. I mean, I didn't know it was Clay Thompson, but if it was Clay or not, it didn't matter because Wet Fire, that character alone was dope. You know, so that's how I saw it.
I hear
Yeah,
you.
and they showed love to the WNBA, which is another message because LeBron is a big fan of the WNBA. Like he goes to their games, he sits courtside and he watches like WNBA ball players. Like it's crazy. He's a big fan of them, and he added them to the movie, which is pretty cool. It shows the diversity. There's a lot of diversity in this movie, which is dope. Which is dope.
No, yeah, I enjoyed that. You had the White Mamba, and then
Yeah,
I'm not too
so
familiar with
she's
the
a white
Spider.
mamba in the
Yeah.
WNBA though. Yeah, that's a
So
real nigga.
that's also a little homage to Kobe.
Yeah,
You know, because
yep.
she's named after Kobe. So like
That was supposed to
that's
be Gigi.
yeah, yo, that'd have been crazy. I was
You
gonna
know?
mention that, but I didn't want to bring it up just because
Nah,
Too
But if you
soon.
why
want to talk
not?
about,
Why
I mean,
not? We show me love. We show respect.
yeah, but imagine if she was around, I would have put her in the movie.
She had to be in
My
that movie.
like
Man.
my son and Kobe's daughter on the same team,
That would've been
like
cool.
that'd have been dope. Or maybe not her, but someone referenced to her.
Right.
That'd have been dope.
Rest in
Yeah.
peace.
The game winner could have been different. The game winner, it was
Yeah.
similar to one,
Him glitching.
but
Yeah, it was
it
a little
was more
similar. Yeah,
futuristic. That's all. That was it.
but it was
That-
cool though. I
Yeah.
enjoy the fact that it was similar but not completely the same.
Right.
So it was like, all right, if he would have stretched his arm out and did a little,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But once he went up for the dunk, I did the again. We're gonna go here again. Like I wonder how he's gonna do this one. Like
yeah,
flashback from the first one was already kicking in. Once I saw
Yeah.
him jump, I was like, oh, he's gonna end it with a dunk again. You know what I mean?
as long as you didn't hear the at the end of that little thing, you'd have been all right.
Boom. I would have lived.
All right, so yo, let's compare it to the first one. First off, do you guys like which one do you like more if there is one that you like more? This first one or the second one?
Can I say something before you do that?
Yes, you can.
Quick question. I would have personally preferred if the Monstars would have been a little more similar to the old ones. I don't know why.
Okay.
The old ones were iconic to me. I used to love the look of the old Monstars. But
Yo, they showed love to the old ones.
true.
They
But-
were the Monstars in part one. They were involved heavy in the movie, not in Space Jam 2. Their Monstars, they only showed up at the end,
True.
and or when Dom shows how he created the video game. You know, like, hey Dom, can you make a special mode for me, Dame time? Like, and then that was it.
Hmm.
Where in Monstars they started in the beginning, you know. So they were a huge part of the movie.
Yep, I
They was a
enjoyed that.
huge part. So that's why I think that's how we got to enjoy the Monstars more. You know, they ain't showed too much love with these.
And LeBron was more of a cartoon in this movie, more cartoonish. I didn't
Did you
see
like that?
Jordan. I didn't see Jordan as a cartoon.
No, he wasn't.
I I enjoyed it. It looked similar. It was a lot. It made it different from the first one. It was needed.
It was more up to date for me. The storylines in both movies were powerful, man. Very powerful. I just feel like the storyline and the premise for part two, and or the messages in part two, like that's it right there. They has so many messages in part two than part one. Part one was just straight across the board, like believe in yourself. You know, there's no special juice in this water bottle. It's water. It's you that you got to believe in, and that's always a good thing. That's always a good message to spread to the kids or to anybody, even adults. And so just I feel like Space Jam 2 had more
You know,
hidden messages or premise storyline to it.
if you're gonna compare the messages for at least during the game for part one and part two, part one was you don't need anything to make you special. You already are special.
Yeah.
And part two was it was mostly like we know we're special, just let us be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like part one, like you had to convince me, like, yo, you're better than what you are now. Like you can do so much more. You're holding back or you're limiting yourself. Where part one is like, I know I could do so much better, but you're stopping me.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like how the culture was. Like back in
Yeah.
the day, people needed a lot of encouragement to do stuff like that. Like we was all playing Halo or whatever. We would have never been like, yo, I'm gonna stream this. Nah, we'd been like, nah, we
Yeah.
just playing.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
there's so much more you can do. But now it's like I'm a stream this, like, but you suck. Nah, 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 nah. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah. Yeah.
like we're 180, and it's dope. It's kind of dope.
It
I'm
is
telling you, man.
the
It hit. This
millennial.
one hit home. Yeah, I like it. It was good with you, show.
No, no, I was saying the millennials. I agree with what Toe was saying.
Yeah.
It's
It's
to the
different
times.
generations.
Yeah, it's to the times.
100%.
They did a good
All right,
job.
all right. So show, which did was there one in particular you like more,
Oh,
or you know,
I'm biased. I'm sorry. Don't ask me that question. My favorite
so you
player.
Say
you
it.
like the original?
Is my favorite player. It was young Jordan. He looked so magnificent, and he was wearing the Space Jams. Ooh, I got those. Oh man, how you like the sneakers? Well, I don't know. Did he wear the sneakers? Because I saw they had a sale on Nike for Space Jams. I was wondering if it's the same sneakers he had on in the movie.
Which ones are you talking about?
So he wore more than one sneaker. I mean LeBron.
And LeBron? Oh,
Yeah,
okay. You're talking about LeBron.
yeah, yeah.
Nah, he only wore those the orange ones at the end. In the beginning, I think he had regular Air Forces.
I know. I thought he was
When he
gonna
was
have like
chasing this man. Nah.
iconic to sell, like the Space Jam LeBrons, because they were selling some called Space Jam. So I thought it might have been the ones he wore.
Okay.
Ah,
My
he,
favorite, if I don't have a favorite. I like them both. I do like them both. But I would have to go with the second one. Not strongly over the first one, but they still neck and neck with me. I have to let go of my past because I loved it in the past, and it's hard to like let go of that. But I have to let go. This is a new one. We're moving forward. Like it literally is a new legacy, which I am proud of that to keep it going. Because next thing you know, Space Jam is gonna be forgotten. Like everything is gonna be forgotten or not thought out as much, or
Yeah,
thought of as much. So now when this one came aboard, now it's like, oh, Space Jam is like back on the map. Like this is the talk of the town right now, and I'm happy, because it started with Jordan and with LeBron. And I hope another legend in the future, someone great, can carry the torch and do another Space Jam and do it every generation. I think every 25 years or so, every 20 years. I think that's dope. Do not let the kids forget about Space Jam. I think
no,
that's
I hear you. I hear you.
that's my opinion. So it hit home. It was cool, man. I liked it. I will go with part two though. I will go
Okay.
with part two.
Are you being like me biased, or are you
I'm not
saying
being no, I'm not being biased at all.
okay?
Out of GP general principles, I laughed more with Space Jam 2. I genuinely laughed. I chuckled a few times in Space Jam 2 with the jabs, or he left Cleveland, or he was abducted by aliens, or the Knicks. Like those little jabs for me were funny, and like it was a sense of humor thing for me. So I enjoyed that more.
I,
Where Michael Jordan in Space Jam, he was more firm. It was the cartoons being funny. You know what I mean? Like that was the comic relief, and Newman was the comic relief. So that's my take on that.
I
I
just
hear
I
you.
just
I
thought
hear
of
you.
something. I just thought of something. So imagine we watching it as adults, so we understand the little jabs that are going on. But imagine our kids. Well, you don't got kids. Imagine our kids at our age. What age were you when you watched Space Jam 1? I'm gonna say 9.
9? Nah,
I'm gonna
I was
guess.
older.
I think I was 8 because it came out in '96, so I think I was 8.
There you go. So 8. I'm gonna say about 10.
I was like 11.
11, 10, 11, 8.
I was like around 11 when I
If
when I seen that.
you think a 10, 11, 8 year old now understood the jabs that were being thrown in the movie that we understood? So when they get to see their generation Space Jam, they're probably not gonna like it because they didn't see it the way we saw it. We enjoyed
Probably.
it because we saw all the jabs and we understood it because we're of age. But they're like,
Right.
who the Cavs? Cool. Like I don't know what they're saying. Well, nowadays kids are smart.
Right.
They'll know who LeBron James won titles with. But some kids wouldn't understand that. Like an 8 year old that was just watching thinking he was watching a cartoon movie might have not understood that. So when he grows up to compare it, he might be a little biased. So
Could be.
I get it.
that's how I feel. Like we didn't understand the Michael Jordan one. We just
The-
enjoy it as kids.
Well, well, to be honest, they make movies like that. So, like even cartoons, they put in the adult stuff, those little jabs, to
Hmm?
keep the parents entertained while the kids are entertained by all the theatrics. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we get it now because all the geatrics and all the like the Looney Tune stuff is like we enjoy it, but we've seen that before. So we're paying attention to the actual script and everything else. So when he says, "Oh, it could have been the Knicks," we're like, "Oh
Mm-hmm.
shit,
Like, yep,
Mhm.
yeah!"
yep.
And but the kids are like the
The
Knicks,
Knicks.
and then they're like, "Yo, he's in the
I,
computer."
I don't
You
even
know what I'm
watch
saying?
basketball.
He was.
Yeah,
I didn't know the computer was. The computer's black.
yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
That was
bro.
funny.
Yo, I'm telling you, this
My
this
dog.
movie gave me chuckles,
Yeah.
bro. I'm not being biased. It really did.
You know,
Siri, hey Siri, can you get me out of here? Like little stuff like
no,
that. It
that,
was
that
like
was
what?
funny. LeBron was acting so old because he's around our age. He was
Yeah,
acting
yeah,
so old in this movie. It's
yeah.
not even funny, bro.
Hey Siri, he doesn't do that. Like, hey Siri, can you
Yeah.
get me out of here?
But yo, real quick, I'll give you my take. The first one, there was so much like influential stuff going on there. Like you have to give it homage. You know, like the fixing the divot, the Bill Murray, never trust an Earthling. You
Yeah.
know those things that where they were all walking and Muggsy Bogues is walking and the other guys behind them are walking. They get hit by the door
In
because
the
they're so fucking
hospital.
tall. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, when they had
like
the robes on.
yeah, shit like that. I will always remember those iconic lines. You know, the final game. You know, Babs being sexy or whatever the case may be, but spit shine.
Touch the ball. Touch the ball.
Yeah, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that, and then at the end you see them playing each other, and he comes back, and the announcer, like stuff like that, will always stay with me as a kid. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of stuff in this movie that will stay with the kids when they grow up.
Of course.
And and in comparison, this movie, like the messages we said, were dope. And also, what I enjoyed was the fact that when like Dame Time came out, he slowed time down
That
and he
was
took
cool.
the Roadrunner and he gave him to Wile E. Coyote to
Yeah,
eat. I was
yeah,
like, he
yeah.
knows about the Looney Tunes.
Yes,
This isn't a stranger playing. He knows about the Looney Tunes.
yeah.
You feel me?
That was a good little wink, wink right there.
Yeah. And also, like, there was a lot more of realistic shit. Like LeBron going, "What?" Like every time something happened, he's like, "How do you get 62 points off a dunk?
Yeah,
12 points,
yeah.
12 points." Like,
You could
Jordan.
tell he was
Yeah.
so old compared
Yes.
to the new generation, which was dope. Cause that's him accepting what's coming in the future. That's when he was like, "Yeah, man, you know what? Let's have fun, man. Yeah, let's be us."
Yeah.
He dropped his guard down, and it's not all about work. Yes, yes, you do have to put in work to be great, but at times you got to do what you love, and you got to be you. And this is why we preach that. You got to be you. You have to be you.
Because the thing
You'll
is, if
win
you,
more.
you you can put in so much work into something and become great, but once you lose the love for it, it doesn't matter how much work you put into it. It's never gonna be fulfilling.
No,
And that's the one thing that you got to learn here is like, like we put in so much work in the podcast and our streams and all that stuff, but when we put in so much work and we forget the fun, because there were some times that we weren't having fun, we were just doing it, and
no,
it's like, yo, we can't be any good. No
no.
matter how much
It
we prepare to
showed.
be great, you can't be good when you're not having fun and enjoying what you're doing.
No.
I'm happy we got back to that, man. There was a time,
Definitely.
man, streaming was tough.
Oh
It
yeah.
was more of a obligation to me. It was more of a job. Like, oh man, I got to stream now.
Hassle.
Like, all right, I got to get the energy back up, and it was hard. But until I said, "Yo, forget all of that, man. Like, it is what it is. I don't care who's watching, how many viewers or man. I'ma just be me. I'ma have fun. I'ma enjoy, and I'ma open up, and just it is what it is.
That's it.
You know, because this is something I love to do, and this is like I enjoy doing this.
That's it.
Like just preaching or communicating with you guys and the fellas and the whole knucklehead family, man. It's home. You know what I mean?
Oh,
It's enjoyable. It's hard for me to get off. I gotta get off because I gotta go to work tomorrow. Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? I don't
Yep.
want to, but I have
Yeah.
to.
Last night, show was preoccupied, but he was coming in and out of the podcast. Me, Lay, and Cabs were having in my eyes, such a beautiful talk about comics. And to be able to sit here with other people that are passionate about that and have a real conversation, it made me feel like we weren't streaming. We were just having a talk.
Right.
We were just having a conversation.
Right. You forget about
And
that.
yo, refresh, Vic.
Yeah.
Uh, and
I know, sweet tooth.
yeah.
Trust me.
So it's like, that I was ready to go all night. Like Gaz was like, yo, we've been on for 3 hours. Like, yeah, but I'm ready to go for another 6. You feel me? Like we could do a 24-hour stream of us just talking shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the passionate. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I enjoy. That's where I found my home because playing games, not to take away from the movie, review, but playing games is cool. But I only enjoyed the team aspect. I enjoyed playing with y'all. It didn't matter what we was playing. But then when it got to the point where it's like we're playing to be, good at the shit, it's like, yeah, we could be good at it, but so many cheaters, it's like it takes away from the fun.
Yeah.
Because we have to stop being funny to be serious to play this game good.
I agree.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, so that and I enjoy the fact that they have these little nuances in there because there's not a lot of movies nowadays that have messages that are that strong. Most of them like hang their hat on the digital aspect or the nostalgia aspect or this or that or this. You feel me?
Right.
Like the we can talk about the new Toy Story in another podcast, but like that wasn't a strong message as the first one, the Toy Story 4. You know what I'm saying? Like the first one was, friendship and accepting and everything like that. Where like this one, Bugs loved his people and he didn't want to give up himself. And
He
they
was
went
true to
find,
himself,
yes,
even when he was by himself.
And
If
he
that's
knew,
what it took.
Yep. And he knew that what everybody else was doing was wrong because they're not the Matrix or Super Duck or whatever the thing is. But he let them go because you have to find out on your own. And he suffered because it's hard to let people go and let them learn on their own because you can't do shit for them. You can't do shit for other people. They have to learn. You know what I'm saying? They have to find out who they are. And when he got them back and they all accepted the fact that they were Looney Tunes, and LeBron was like, you know what? You're not me. And I can't make you be me. I can't teach you to be me. You have to be you. That message right there, it makes this movie so much better than what anybody can critique.
Yeah.
You can get at the acting, you can get at the digital effects, you can get at this, you can get at that, but you cannot get at the story. You cannot
No
get at the
way.
lessons you learned from this. And
No way.
Don Cheadle was he made this movie, bro. The acting he did
Yo,
in that.
I told you, man. He did a great job. He carried a lot. He had the biggest script out of all of them, so he did his thing. And you could also relate to that when he was in Miami, when they were having trouble, and Dwayne Wade sat back like, "Yo, LeBron, just do you, man, be you." You know,
Oh
so
yeah.
that could correlate to the movie Space Jam. And it's funny how everything just comes back in full circle, 360. Like no matter what you want to portray, or that's just the top layer. Like deep down inside, that's not you. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And they came back in full circle, and everyone now is a Looney Tune,
Yeah.
and they
And
accepted that.
and that was beautiful. Cab said, and people won't see these messages because it was LeBron saying them.
Exactly. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that don't even want to even fathom the thought of watching it just because it's LeBron James. I was blessed to have both my favorite players make Space Jam, so I'm on cloud nine. I'm good. I'm good. I got two Space Jams, and I take my comment back. I don't have a. I can't pick one over the other. I can't. Those are two of my favorite players, man.
No, yeah, I hear
Two
you.
of my favorite players, and that's why it's hard. It's hard for others because people's favorite player is Michael Jordan. So it's tough to let go of that and accept anything else. If
You
it's
know,
not Michael Jordan, it's not Space Jam. You know what I mean? And I respect that. It's no wrong or right answers here.
but to be honest with you though, bro, like I think that argument only fits if it wasn't the Looney Tunes.
Mm.
Because yes, Jordan was in the original Space Jam, but who made the movie? The Looney Tunes.
Looney Tunes.
Like Jordan had what, 6 lines in that entire movie?
He had a
The-
few.
Yeah,
In the beginning, he had a
makes
big
sense.
family moment, like
Yeah, I'm exaggerating, but you know what I'm saying? Like it was the Looney Tunes who made this movie together.
Right.
Hey, whoever just subscribed, appreciate you. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Oh, sister, which we don't discriminate sexuality here.
Not all.
Appreciate you subscribing if that's what happened. I don't know. I don't have the alerts up, but yo.
Yeah, alerts are bugging because I didn't get my alerts from earlier as well. So something's wrong here.
No.
Yeah. So, quick question. Everybody who can see, how you guys feel about these overlays?
You see,
You asking us?
Space
You, the
Oh.
chat, anybody, everybody.
I like him. I like
Okay.
him.
Space Jam motivated Toe. You could tell how motivated Toe is by his work. This is dope. I like it.
I would like to add a little color to it, but good.
I would change. Well, just one thing. It's not a bad thing. Just the picture of Bugs and Daffy. Maybe just get a little bit more uplifting one. That's it.
Yo, bro, I downloaded 6 pictures. The
Okay.
other 3 pictures I have were GFs that OBS can't read, and I was like, fuck. Yeah, while you were talking to your chat and we was in Skype, I was trying to get pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
all right.
I was like, you know
I
what?
just noticed them. They looked sad. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
They're making it look like Space Jam was a sad, bad movie. I'm like, no.
Well, it was sad that y'all people haven't seen it yet, Cabs or Pootie.
Yo, it was all right, man. My man said, yo, the computer's black. I said, yo, it was good, man. It was good for what it is. It's, well, you can't expect anything greater than no Leonardo DiCaprio here. Come on, man. Like, let's stop. It was cool, man. I liked it. They did enough. I think they did their job. They did their job.
Better?
But
Much better.
yeah. Ooh, just leave the Lola and Bugs there. Ooh,
Hey.
just them
Look
two
at-
right there. Hey.
Yeah, don't
Ooh,
kill
hey.
him out. Don't kill him out.
I
Man,
thought she was prettier in this one.
With the blue eye, the
I
green
got a
eye.
Looney Tune crush. Chat. You didn't like Eclipse? That's fine. I think I have a
Oh,
crush on Lola.
shit. Yo, I appreciate that, Kaz. Yo,
Uh-oh.
Chris, Cap says they look sad because you're a King James fan.
Oh, here we go. I knew it, bro. I knew it. I knew it was coming, yo. Really,
That was
bro?
Cap, not Cabs. That was Cap. That was my brother.
Oh, okay. That's something Cabs will say.
Yeah,
That's
not,
why I wasn't expecting it.
Kaz gave me a shout out for the camera work. Yo, last night Skype was freaking out on us, bro. I got kicked from the Skype meeting 3 times. Leg kept getting bigger and smaller. Yo, the show kept going in and out. I was like, yo,
Oh, that's normal show though.
yeah, no, that's true. It's like the comic book podcast had blue blue squares everywhere and a big ass Skype logo. But it's all right though, we got it.
They messed
Yo.
up Lola. She looked worse. She looked worse than this one. Oh, come on, Clips.
She's 25 years older.
Yeah, she looked. I think she looked way better, especially digitalized.
Oh, yeah.
What?
He's a
When
milf.
they did the little Dwayne Wade to LeBron. Got you, Bron.
Look
With the
at
little
Lola.
alley.
Look at Lola right there on show's page. You know what I'm saying? That she
Oh
looks
my God,
5
that was
feet
the
underneath.
original one.
No, that's the
No,
real.
that's
Yeah.
LeBron.
You could tell because of the eyes. The eyes
The
are green.
the one that I just picked up is the original one.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's a bad picture. She didn't look like that in the movie. Am I taking crazy pills?
You look just like that.
She does.
Well,
Yeah,
remember
green eyes and everything.
she was digitized in the new one.
I thought she looked better in the new one.
Well, in the first one, well, the thing is, when you don't have fur, you can make anything look smooth. Like I'm looking at an old picture of her now, and the skin look mad smooth. So I can see why you would think she looked better back in the day. If you put fur on her, she ain't gonna be looking all smooth and silky and delicious and shit.
That's delicious.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
but-
I enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed
yeah.
it. I've seen it 3 times already.
Damn.
It
just like
watches
the
well.
original Space Jam.
It watches well.
Yeah, just like Space Jam. I've seen Space Jam religiously, bro, on VHS. Religiously.
Yeah, that's why I put it up there, Kaz. He said it looks like a remake of the original poster. I found out, I was like, you know what? Let's throw some old school shit in there. Did you notice when they were when they got on the court before they got digitized? You notice they were wearing those uniforms, right?
Yeah.
Everyone except for LeBron was wearing the Toon Squad.
The white with the Toon
uniform.
Squad, the OG ones. They brought it back out.
Yep.
That was mad homage. Like there was no hate on the other Space Jam, which I appreciate. You know, like he gave himself the hard critic, and he left Space Jam 1 alone.
Oh yeah. Yo,
So I appreciate that.
my brother goes, stop capping. You guys like Granny more. Yo, Granny was gangster in this movie.
Granny killed it. Granny was nowhere near Space Jam 1. This one she was in it, and when they were practicing and she dunked, it was a little foreshadowing because that's how LeBron ended the game. When she hits the ramp and you hear LeBron goes, "Where the hell did you get that ramp from?" And she's going and then she dunks and lands and goes, "Game blouses." Come on, bro. I dropped the mic right there.
Yeah.
What? When she
That's
goes game blouses, that's a Dave Chappelle. That's an adult joke that a lot of kids over their heads.
That's what I'm
good catch right
saying.
there. You know,
Mom,
not for
yes,
nothing.
blouses. I said, oh.
Yo, not for nothing. To go back to what we would add, because Clips just mentioned this, and you mentioned it before, Pepe Le Pew.
Yeah.
Imagine if he was in this movie and he was hitting on the white mamba or the other the spider.
Yeah,
I don't know who she's playing. Like what WNBA player is that? Maybe
Yeah, I
you
don't
guys
know
in the
the
chat
names.
can help us out. But imagine him hitting on him.
Yeah.
Like that would have been a distraction.
That
You
would
know,
have been a distraction.
And to be honest with you guys, it's not fucking sexual harassment to hit on a woman.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
There's
Depending on.
There's a way you can do it that is sexually harassing.
Yeah, I was
Don't
just
get
gonna
me
say
wrong.
it depends how you approach it.
Don't get me wrong, but
Don't touch nobody, you know.
like how else is someone supposed to know you're interested in them without pointing a gun in their fucking face?
You slide into DMs.
Yeah, right.
No. 2021, bro.
Oh, they cut him out of the movie, or they just didn't put him in.
They
My
cut
brother
him.
was
They
saying
cut him
they
out.
cut-
He had a
doesn't
line.
exist anymore. Pepe Le Pew does not exist anymore.
He had a line that was a little fishy. Like it was something. I think it was. It wasn't racist. It was something like feminist, and he was saying it. I don't remember to which character, but they took it out. They took it out completely.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Yo, Cab says Pepe was aggressive though. I mean, you had to be back in the days.
that's how it
Right.
was.
That's what it was back
You
in
know?
that generation, that time.
Yeah, it's not that serious. But
I don't think it was serious. To be honest with you,
And the thing was, like, he was aggressive to the female skunk, which I don't know her name offhand, but not for nothing. She liked that shit.
She
Because if
was
she didn't
cute.
like it, I don't think he would have did it. Because she
yeah,
was playing with
he was
him.
playing hard to get. Yeah,
Yeah. You know, so it's like they were doing the horizontal mambo on screen, and now it's his fault. But that's another topic. That's another podcast.
that's another
He had a scene.
shit.
He had a scene where he hit on a woman, and they cut it because the whole thing.
The cancel culture, man. That's
Yeah, it was like
Oh, the
sexual
whole
harassment.
Me Too thing. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
sorry,
wasn't.
that's what it was. The whole Me Too thing messed up cartoon characters now, which was smart how Space Jam played it out because they were really they ain't go out of bounds. You know what I mean? They
Yeah.
stayed in the game, so they made Lola more, I guess, regular, as you should say. It wasn't like a sex symbol like in part one when she kisses Bugs Bunny and he gets hard like as a cardboard. Come on,
yeah,
man, I
yeah,
got that. You know, metaphorically, I understood.
yeah.
Adults understood that, but
No, yeah.
yeah, man, yeah, man. So,
But
you ready for the rating or what? Or no, we're not
yeah,
gonna rate this.
we could rate it. We could rate it. Now, how do you want to rate it? Do you want to rate it based off of a kids movie, or just of all time? I guess
Oh,
your
oh, oh.
own.
I
What is the word I'm looking for? However you want to do it.
Yeah, however,
I
to your
guess so. Yeah.
standards, your categories, if you want to break it down, I mean, to yourself, uh, you could go with actors. Was the acting okay? Was the storyline
Okay.
okay? Was it long enough? Did you feel like it was a long movie? I don't think so.
It was too
All right.
long.
Um,
Sweet said 5-star rating system with comments.
ooh, sorry, five
All right,
star
hey,
rating system
we
with
could do that.
comments. I'll give it 3.5. I'll
Out
give
of
it
a
a
five,
3.5 solid
out of a five.
out of a 5.
Okay, I was gonna say out
Out
of a
of a
10.
5.
El Diablo. That's not bad.
Because oh yeah. No, I think it was 'cause it had a little bit of everything in there. They had the cartoons, they had the real life, digitalized. They had so many messages in that movie. So many messages. I think if they would have focused mainly on like maybe one or two, because there's different routes you could go with this movie. Um, you could get lost. But either way you go, or either direction or message you want to pick, they're all good. They're all good. Um, Acting sucked. I'm not surprised. Don Cheadle killed it. He did a good job. The Looney Tunes did a good job. I'm happy Speedy Gonzalez got some more love.
Yeah.
Uh, for the
Yo,
culture.
Cat, Krills. Cap says say your personal score, and then the real deal remove all the bias scores. So your non-bias is 3.5, or is that your personal score? Because I like that. I like that idea, Cap.
Word.
My personal is a 4 out of 5.
Okay.
That's my personal 4 out of 5. Because it's LeBron, I'm happy. My man in the movies, it was funny to me. I understood the jokes. It wasn't hard to get. If you know about basketball or LeBron's career, it's easy to pick up on. A lot of jabs, which I loved. I loved the jabs in that movie, man. It made the movie for me. Me being a LeBron fan and him taking jabs at himself was so dope and down to earth to me, which why I love it. I love it, and it shows the sense of humor he has and the love and the joy he has for the game. And I thought that's so cool, man.
No, I hear you. Uh, so you want to go next, or you want me to go?
All right, go ahead.
All right. So, um, all bias removes score. I would give it a 3 or a 4, just based off of the original Space Jam, all the story is set, everything that we mentioned here. It's a good feel good movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, you definitely watch it if you're a fan of the old Space Jam movie. You'll be a fan of this one. It's enjoyable to watch. I was laughing and I enjoyed watching it. My personal rating, I would give it like my brother said, I would give it a 2. just for the simple fact that if we're gonna talk about a movie, right, and I have to critique every movie the same way, and the acting, like you mentioned, it was from LeBron, it
Perfect.
felt very stiff, which I'm not expecting him to be Don Cheadle or Denzel Washington coming out here and all that. So you can forgive him for that. But there were a lot of times where the message that they're sending was stronger than the actual acting of it, the portrayal. You feel me?
Yeah.
Where I already know as being an adult and living through certain situations like that and influencing young kids and allowing people to actually be themselves in my personal life and trying to be the person that encourages people to be themselves. I already see that. You know what I'm saying? So for people that are not as privy to those experiences, like let's say like a Bigfoot or a Brazier or somebody that's just starting on life, you know, they might not get those messages as clear. You know what I'm
No.
saying? So to the one way to bring those messages out would be for better acting, right?
Right.
So because there was a lot of parts that I felt like could have used a lot more emotion.
The
When
last speech,
yeah,
the
you know
father the son speech, I
that
expected more from that. That
yes,
was like, oh, that was it.
that's a perfect example of it.
Yeah.
The fact when the kid glitched his game and lost his character, I would have loved to see him freak out because he put in so much work. And that's when LeBron sees like, hold on, wait, this is like real to him.
Right.
That could have been an arc. Like this game is real to him, and that could have just creaked open that little theory of LeBron, and then he sees it in the game when he's playing. And then that could have been where LeBron was like, yo, if this is real to you, don't let any of these bumps in the road stop you. Right? That could have been a bigger message that could have been portrayed through the emotion.
Could have been
So
better
yeah. So
portrayed.
that's my critique of what I wanted more of. You could have changed nothing in the movie, just had a little bit more emotion from the mother, from LeBron, and even the kid, and it would have been, I think, the same 4 out of 5.
Yeah. I could see that. If they would have had better actors for the kids, that could have carried LeBron maybe. Could have helped them with the acting. Or probably could have stole the show in those moments of the movie. They could have been way better.
Most definitely.
Way better. What about you, show?
I unbiasedly give it a 4 out of 5. Like you guys already alluded to, it was entertaining. It kept me engaged after the beginning. It wasn't too similar to the first one, which I actually wanted it to. I actually wanted it that way. I didn't want it to be the same as the first one. I wanted it to be different, and I wanted to. I wanted LeBron to be his own person. Like I didn't want him to be the same thing Jordan was doing the first one. So it was dope. It was dope to see him, like you guys said, finish with a different move. It would have been corny if he would have done the same fadeaway dunk. I think it was.
Yeah, right. I feel like it had to end on a dunk, right?
Yeah, yeah.
There's no other way
The half
to end
court.
it epically. Yeah, right. My man just went all the way to the Raptors and came down. But yeah,
Yeah.
4 out of 5. That's not bad. That's good. I think that's
Yo,
pretty good.
show, I have a question for you.
Shit,
Um,
boy.
did you watch it with your kids?
Yeah.
How did your kids feel about it?
They enjoyed it. Now that's where I was thinking because I
You
don't
got
think
Bryson Bronny, bro.
I don't think they enjoyed it like I enjoyed it or like we enjoyed it. Like those little snippets,
Little
the
quips.
Matrix. Yeah, I don't think they were there for that. They were just there for the
For the-
cartoons and
Yeah.
that big man's playing basketball with the cartoons. And I guess
Right.
that's how we were before. So we became the adults.
Oh,
And
nice. Me too.
crazy.
I feel you. Yo, sweet. How did your daughter like the first one?
Yeah.
If you don't mind me asking. But yeah, so show. So they enjoyed the cartoon aspect of the movie.
Yeah, which in turn makes them enjoy the movie. Now, how they actually really enjoy it I'll find out from them as they grow up and actually have a mind of their own. Where like now I understand that. Like you ever watch the movie that you watched when you was little, and it's different to you now age? Well, I've seen some movies where I was like, I can't believe I watched this when I was little. This was Friday used to be my favorite movie when I was little. I was like, wow, this was too much. Now I understand. I didn't understand none of that before. They was having sex.
It hit different. Bro. I saw Space Jam earlier, and I did the what the hell?
You know what's crazy? People don't realize that it's like when we watch something and it's like, yo, this is too much for kids, and kids watch it, they're seeing something totally different than what we are.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Totally different.
Mm-hmm. They'll start to understand it later on.
Make sure you teach her those characters.
Yes.
It's imperative. You have to teach her the culture, bro. Please. Please. Teach her each and every one of them. Make her watch reruns of those cartoons.
So for everybody watching on YouTube, Sweet said that his daughter liked the original one and kept asking who the characters were. But yeah, that you definitely have to teach her that, because that's culture right there also.
That's culture, man. And that's what made me appreciate the movie. It was so cultural, man. Even from the rap battle with Biggie beats on it. It hit a lot. It showed a lot of love to us colored people, man. Like I'm gonna take it there. It showed a lot of love to that. You know, that line, the computer's black. I said, what? I said, that's ill. Like that's dope, man. I appreciate it, man. I saw everything. All the messages, all the symbols they threw at us, I caught them all, and that's why I appreciate it way more. You know.
No, I understand completely.
Yeah, I saw it, bro. It was so cool.
I got a question before I forget. Who, it's for both of you, but more towards Krills, because so you two, because I'm pretty sure you would have your own opinion on this. I know LeBron wasn't playing in the league when Jordan made his movie, so it's not fair. But who do you see in the league that might be able to be ready in a couple of years to make that movie? Part 3.
Part 3?
Yeah. Even though it's too soon, like I said,
it is too soon. But it would have to be. Wow, man, that's tough. That's a good question.
Why you think? I'll just throw it out there. I would think based off of the way everything's going now and the trajectory of his stardom, I would say Antetokounmpo.
It would be a great card.
I would no, go ahead.
I'm agreeing.
I would say that we would need someone from the next generation to be in the Space Jam.
I agree.
Because it would be too soon for, my brother said Trae Young. I can see that. But it would be too soon for someone now playing to be in a Space Jam movie.
It's hard, man. It's really hard.
Hey.
In terms of finding that next generational talent, like that standout, like
it would have to be a next LeBron.
No.
You know, it has to be, because Jordan he was capable. Kobe was capable. Even Tim Duncan and those boys probably were capable to make a Space Jam. Like you got to be legendary. You just can't pick up a Space Jam script and do Space Jam. I don't think you're not allowed. You have to have a certain status to even consider calling up Warner Brothers. Like, yo, I want to do a Space Jam 3. Like, no way.
Bro.
They'll laugh at you. Like, who, you? Luka? Maybe.
Nah.
Freak and Luka, but the problem with that is, and I don't want to get into politics, but I don't know if you guys already know where I'm going with this, but those international players, I don't know. It would be cool. I'm not denying it. I just don't know how would that play out. That's all.
I got the perfect guy. He's already a cartoon. He shoots from anywhere. Stephen Curry, baby. He already a cartoon. He's Bugs Bunny.
It would be dope to have to start a Space Jam animated series. He shoots jumpers in real life. Like that's his superpowers. Like, I don't know.
Yo, so the people that they're doing on my chat is Trae Young, Lillard, and Cap said Westbrook.
Yeah, Westbrook, the dunk machine.
That would be a Space Jam movie.
He'll walk around with the arms flailed out with the face.
I think KD could do one.
KD don't have no
I
personality
think
for that.
having him have like maybe social anxiety, he doesn't like media social, and then they open him up to that, and now he loves everybody at the end. He's not
Yo,
as hateful he is on Twitter. Like, you know what I mean? He'll become more passive with people. I don't know.
Kyrie Irving, he
Get rid
did
of
good
Dale
in
Drew.
for Drew. He did very good in
But
Uncle Drew.
he don't have that status though
He doesn't,
to
but
be legendary. Not to take away from Kyrie. We all know Kyrie, but his
Ooh,
accolades ain't
to be up
ooh,
there
on.
with Jordan, no.
Yeah, Jordan alone. Not even just with LeBron alone. You know.
But it would have been dope.
ooh.
It would have been dope if they had him as one of the evil characters.
I thought he was gonna be in there, man. I thought he was gonna be in there.
The Rock and Who tag team. Or was it, what about the Rock and they have a tag team match?
This is about to be a
Yo,
whole
his
new
Space Jam.
podcast.
Yo,
Yo, you think
That's
Kyrie
a
passed
different
Stephen
podcast.
Curry? You crazy?
I could talk about the Space Jam wrestling edition.
yeah,
Like
right.
who would be the Space Jam? Like The Rock, right? Or Cena?
No.
Who?
No.
Like,
We'll talk about that tomorrow.
Oh no.
ooh, Lamelo.
See, you messed up when you
Nate.
said the name after the Rock.
Or you said the
You said
one
the
guy
Rock
this
and
guy hates.
yeah, but anyway, so we'll wrap it up from here, and then if you want to just keep, having this talk, we can, talk. But um,
Okay. I gotta go to the
th-
bathroom.
Me
yeah.
too.
So, final thoughts on the movie. Would you expect there to be a third? And also, what movie would you want to talk about next week? Start off.
Uh,
Oh, go ahead, Chris.
oh my fault. You could go show. I just make
No,
noises a lot. I make a
no.
lot of.
I
You can
was
go.
trying to do what
uh
Maverick did
nah,
on
that's
your
cool.
podcast. I was
Direct,
gonna put him
direct.
on
I
the spot.
like it. I like it. I like it. I final thoughts. I loved it. I definitely would want another one, like Chris alluded to, that I will want one every 25 years with the superstar of the league, with the Michael Jordan, who is the originator, with the Michael Jordan of their time, which LeBron James is the GOAT of his time. So in 25 years, I would want to see the movie rebuild again with the GOAT of that time. We don't know who that is because he's probably still in junior high school.
In the making. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I
So
agree 100%.
little Bronny, maybe, hey,
I'm
No, I feel-
100% on your side, bro. And it'll be
yeah,
cool to have maybe one day have a WNBA player do a Space Jam.
that's dope
Or
too.
like a GOAT of their, like a Lisa Leslie type of legend from the
Mm-hmm.
WNBA and do their own version. I think
Mm-hmm.
that'd be interesting,
You know they're
That'd be
no,
gonna
nice.
yeah,
do it.
that would definitely be interesting.
But that's a good point though, Show. Like that hit home for me because that's why I kind of like this Space Jam because it brought Space Jam back on the map again. Like like I like that. Like we got to keep entertaining
Mm-hmm.
the good stuff from the
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
past, the cultural stuff like basketball. It's dope.
Let's let's
yeah.
let's stop being biased because of the basketball players. Let's stop complaining comparing these basketball players and let them both be great.
Let's let
It
them
was too. It
everyone
was
be
For
too.
great.
sure.
Habib said it. I don't need to compare my. They asked him where he ranked himself. I don't need to rank myself. I'm in the same level. I'm a champion, just like everybody else that
Like
was a champion
everyone.
with me. So why are we higher than each other? We're all elite. So
Yeah.
he's an elite player, just like Jordan. Let's let him shine. It's his time.
This is
Yeah.
true.
But go ahead.
Yeah, Chris.
Yeah, man. I would like to see a part 3. I like it. Keep it going, man. Keep it going. Sequels, prequels. Keep it going. It's good for the kids. The kids need it. They need all the motivational, inspirational movies they can get. Um, I'm all for it. If it's for the kids to uplift, even adults can get messages through this. I'm for it, and I hope they do it again. I really do. Like, hope they do it again.
I hear you. Yeah, I enjoyed it, and it's definitely a movie to go watch. Unbiased, because like Show said, Jordan and LeBron, you're never gonna be able to get a a winner out of the two. Let them both be great. They both movies were totally different movies. They both were good, and if we do another one, it would have to be someone from a new generation that's not playing right now. But also, I wouldn't mind if they did a Space Jam with a different sport.
Hmm.
like I understand it's hard to do like a football thing or something like that, but
Space down.
yeah, like imagine you have a big superstar, a breakout
Tom
superstar,
Brady.
yeah, someone like that from another sport, and you have the Looney Tunes or the Animaniacs or somebody coming, they get him the help
That
or
would be
her
so
or
dope.
her.
A Tom Brady Space Jam and the
I
Looney
was gonna
Tunes in
say
football gear going for passes from deep. Like that's cool.
Tom Brady
That
football,
is something I can do, and they could just venture out and now just appreciate every sport. It's not just basketball.
Messi
True,
soccer.
yeah.
And since I didn't answer the other question, the other movie we should review next week. I don't know, chat. What do you think? What movie we should talk about next week? I think we should leave it up to the people. Let the
Yeah.
people decide. Let them just throw out some names and we'll pick one.
There you go. Yo, if you
And
follow
even
us
if it's
on,
something we haven't watched, we'll watch it and
yeah, if
give
you
us that.
follow us on any of the social medias, don't be afraid to hit us up and give us ideas for movies and shit like that.
We
Do a
should
poll.
do a poll.
Yeah.
Do F9 or the Suicide Squad. We could
The
review
new,
any
Hey,
suggestion
okay,
box.
F9. That's gonna be like a 15-minute review, but the
oh,
Suicide Squad, yeah, we could do that because we could compare that to the original Suicide Squad and see which one was better. When did Suicide Squad come out?
I don't know.
All right, we'll ask Siri that. But yeah, I enjoyed F9 Sweet. Like it was a Fast and the Furious movie, but yeah, next Friday it comes out next Friday. Okay, so beautiful.
This Friday?
Next Friday.
Next Friday. Okay.
Sweet. To answer your question before, we normally do a wrestling podcast every Thursday at 9 o'clock on YouTube. This week we started doing a comic podcast on Tuesday. We're gonna do the movie reviews on Wednesday. Thursday we have the wrestling podcast. Friday the Toe and the Show is gonna be on YouTube also. Krills, if you want to drop by for that, we could do the knucklehead talk. We just shoot the shit like we always do, make fun of everything, have an enjoyable time. Everybody's welcome to come through and give their opinion and join the conversation with us. It's something I want to do every day of the week. We could Mondays we can definitely play video games and just shoot the shit also. But hey man, this is what we do. I enjoy these conversations.
I got an idea. What?
Love talking to the people.
What?
Word.
When does the new Matrix come out? We might need to review
There's a
that.
new Matrix coming out?
Yeah, Matrix
Yeah,
4.
that's what they reviewed. That's what they was alluding to in the Space Jam movie.
Yo, they showed Man Matrix. No
That's
wonder,
why.
bro.
Yeah, they got a new
Oh, I
movie
didn't know
coming
that. I
out.
didn't know that was coming out with a what?
Yeah, bro.
I did not know. Wonder.
Yeah,
It makes sense.
A quick question. All right, so we're done with the Space Jam critique, and now we're just gonna have the conversation.
Yeah, we're done with
all
Space Jam. You could cut it.
All right.
Shit,
all right.
shit, let me go to the bathroom real quick, guys.
All right, you go to the bathroom. I'm gonna adjust everything and go into the knucklehead. So let me just stop recording this. All right. You got that? Because I'm recording this on Adobe and on the Audacity. So
You got the audacity to record it on Dolby, you said?
it's Audition.
Oh, okay. What's that? I wanted to check something. Matrix.
Okay, so then
Who's in it? It'd be dope if they had Keanu. Oh, Keanu is in it.
Keanu Reeves is in it. Yeah.
Oh, fire.
All right, Cap. Yo, appreciate you stopping by, man. He said he's out and a good review.
Cap,
Appreciate
thank you.
that. That was Cap. That was my brother. You know who that was.
Yeah, Cap.
You know what dude he was.
You know who he is. My baby daddy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yo,
this
appreciate
is
that, Cap.
gonna be
Yo,
dope.
next week, I'll definitely give you more advanced notice because I know it was short notice. But me and Krills was talking about this before, we had everything set in stone to do. So I'll hit you guys up next week. Like I said, I have 6 camera shits there. So you, Lay, my brother, the 6 of us, we could definitely do some more movie reviews. And if no one gives us any Audacity gives you a headache. If no one gives us any ideas for what movies we could do, then we'll just come up with something by Tuesday.
So, can you please do me a favor? Because I wanted to watch it with you.
What up, Yao Ming?
Are you able to play the trailer to Matrix 4?
They have a trailer for
They have a
Matrix 4?
trailer for that?
Yeah, bro, it's about to come out.
No, what?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yo,
Play
Chaz,
the
are we
go
gonna do this?
go on YouTube and play the trailer so we can all watch it together. Keanu got the long hair. He's looking a little older.
Can't wait.
Yo,
Is the
Keanu
Baba
saying
Yaga
this.
there?
Yeah. It is, I'm hyped right now. Imagine if him and Jada is in it.
Are these official trailers?
I hope
I
so.
think so.
Football podcast?
I hope
Oh,
so.
Yao Ming is clips.
If you
I
go to
mean,
my stream,
if there's an official, all right. So you watching on your stream?
yeah, I don't know how to play it here.
Shit.
Can't hear it though. Can't hear it.
The life of bitch.
See what about it.
I had to. Because the child is important. I can't tell you why, but I believe the child will change both our world and yours.
So him and Trinity. Oh shit, Morpheus. Yeah. Oh shit, Morpheus. Yeah. Oh shit, Morpheus. Yeah. Oh shit, Morpheus.
Damn show.
Oh shit,
No, no,
Morpheus.
Damn show.
Oh shit, Morpheus.
Damn show.
Oh shit,
no,
Morpheus.
Damn show.
Oh shit, Morpheus.
Damn show.
Stand the perfect
Remix.
remix.
Oh no, what's going on? Oh no.
Yeah, it's gonna keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Each of us must find courage when we are most afraid. When we are most afraid.
Yeah, it's a feedback loop. Hold on.
No, that's me.
Okay, you gonna play it?
No. I had my system audio coming into your chat,
Oh, okay.
so that's why you hear the double.
Okay.
So let's
can play it,
watch the trailer without actually talking, because he's gonna have feedback. I just noticed. My bad. I muted myself.
We missed 90% of that whole fucking.
He seems confused. That don't
Yeah, a
sound
little
good.
bit. Why? Hell yeah, I'm confused, bro. It's the Matrix. It's just confusing shit.
It's always confusing.
The child, I would get the children of the future.
Yo, that's another movie I watched as a child. I was like 11, about, and I didn't understand it till I grew up. I was like, that's dope. Now I understand what the Matrix is.
The Matrix is deep. It's not for kids, bro.
Yeah, I watched it as a kid.
Deep.
What year was the original Matrix?
My fault, guys. I'm eating a banana.
Yeah.
So off screen real quick.
That's crazy. You see this?
We could probably do like
Yo,
a football
Sweet Tooth. I
talk
think so,
every
too.
once in a while, clips. But football is not really my forte. But if we find enough people
I'm
that
trying to do one.
that can do a football, I'll definitely
Yes.
join and ask questions like I
Yes.
was doing during the comics.
I'm gonna need you, Toe.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely down for that.
I would do that. Clips and Sweet Tooth. Every Sunday, every football Sunday, we're gonna have fantasy football talk. I'll show you my lineup, who's on the waiver, who you guys think I should pick up, who's on the waiver wire. Man, Sundays are gonna be lit.
All right,
I'm
cool.
excited for that. Sundays is gonna be special.
and I'll run by the questions by you so that way I don't sound stupid when I ask them, and then you guys can just go up.
No.
That was a fan made trailer.
Yeah, he's thinking. I don't know.
That's why I was hesitant to play it because there's a lot of times that you'll see official trailer and then the comic saying it's fan made.
I don't know. It looked funny to me in terms of I was so lost. I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, the story in there, it was weird.
It didn't make sense to me, or at least the pictures that was on it didn't make sense to me. But fantasy talk is gonna start when football starts. It's gonna be amazing.
Yo, we're gonna take over the fucking world. We're gonna have like a daily show. We're gonna be our own radio station.
That I could talk about. We could talk about football. We could talk
Definitely.
about fantasy, and it's gonna be funny. I'll introduce you to my league. It's gonna be hilarious, and man, the future is gonna be bright. It's gonna be super great. It's gonna be fun.
Yo, Chris, what you think about this? It gives us, our own little personal this overlay.
Our own little spot.
Yo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm watching it.
Yeah, it shows that our personality.
I'm watching the TV.
Yeah. It's different than everything else. It shows our personality. It got all our colors in there.
Yo, Sweet Tooth, wherever you want to play football IRL, you let me know. So I'll have a team. I'll do rough touch, tackle. I don't know about tackle anymore, man. If you guys don't know, me and Sweet Tooth, we used to play back in the days. We used to play tackle football in 3 fields. It was like his block versus like me joining other people. It was good times, man. Sweet Tooth, I known him for a very long time. So even the football league in Van Cortlandt Park, we would always play against each other and whatever. It was good times, man.
Damn.
I just wanted to share that.
Sweet Tooth, whenever you want to play him, you know we're a lot older. Fuck out of here. My body hurt.
And
Hell
you guys
no.
are not allowed to ask Sweet Tooth about none of my playing skills. None of that. That's confidential.
Yo, I'll be down to play every once in a while, but you got to realize that I'm an 80-year-old man in this.
That's what I try to say. We're older.
I'll break a hip, bro.
I
I
can't
think
play
I
him.
broke my ankle just sitting here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
we had some good times, man. It was good times. 159, yo, your block was nasty in a good way. That chubby, they were just nice, man. I don't know, ringers.
Where I used to go under the bridge, Riverbank.
Clips. Me and Chris will talk about it, and we'll definitely set something up. We'll definitely set something up with that fantasy podcast.
Right there, that Park Riverside show. You know what I'm talking about. All the way down.
I don't even think I heal anymore, Sweet Tooth. I cut my head shaving, and for like 4 months now, I still got this fucking scar on my goddamn head. I gotta be delicate when I shave and shit.
Yo, bro, why don't you do what I do and use Nair? Just fuck that shit up.
Yo, hold up.
Bro, that burns me. I can't use too many creams.
Wait, that's Nair?
Yeah, bro, look at my shit. I'm looking cute.
You looking good, son.
Nah, yeah, you looking smooth.
Looking smooth like a butter. You better nail your shit.
Yo, no, not for nothing, Cruz. Not for nothing, show and Cruz and the chat. Don't tell anybody. This is just gonna be between me and y'all. I nared myself once, and I burned
the shit out of you
once, and that's all I need to do.
I
And I'm
did
not
that.
talking about like my legs or nothing. You feel me? So
he said my balls are still gone.
Yo, I'm good.
Yo, what kind of
I can't have kids.
Product information, bro? I need that.
Matter of fact, it's called Magic. Matter of fact, I'll go get it. It's black. Hold on.
I have a hat indoors. I need a shave. I need a cut.
Yo, I use the Gillette Fusion Pro Glide and the big the Flex Blade. The Flex Blade for some reason gets a closer shave and is more comfortable, but the Gillette Fusion is faster to use because there's so many other
Magic shave.
Oh, that's what you put on your hair?
Yeah. Leave it for 5 minutes. Then you take the non-sharp side of a knife. Then you act like you're shaving, and it comes right off, bro. Butter. It just drops after 5 minutes. Don't leave it on more than 5 minutes, cause it'll burn. It'll burn your shit off.
Nah,
I
yeah,
know Clips,
nah,
and you're a goat, so you better tune in Sundays
what?
early.
Yo, balls bomb. I never heard of that one. No, but yo, show that ass, bro. For some reason, like I tried Nair and it never took the hair off of me. So I had to reapply, and that's what burned me. Like even like icy hot, I can't use icy hot because it burns it irritates the shit out of my skin.
They have a couple of these. There's a couple of these, and it does exactly what you say. They won't take it off. This one, I don't know if you can see it. It says extra strength. This is the extra strength shit. This shit, it'll knock it off. The only thing is it stinks. I ain't gonna lie. It smells like ass.
Oh, all those toxic chemicals in there. Got
Yeah, it stinks. You gotta open the windows. My cousins came over.
To get this. Oh,
and you don't get shaving bumps because you're not shaving.
wait.
That's why.
Why did my shit go to a beauty shit about cellulite? What?
Wait a minute.
That's why I don't shave anymore because I get ingrowns in my scalp and it's like they're the worst, man.
Okay.
I can't do shaving. I have like thick hair and it curls within itself. It's so weird.
Yep.
It's annoying and I get ingrowns.
Look at that.
Oh yeah. Yo, I shave my body and shit, and when it starts to grow back, my wife beater like catches onto the hair, and yo, it's the most uncomfortable thing in the world because it just pulls out my chest hair and my stomach hair.
Bink.
Like,
My boxers be doing them.
Bing, boom, boom.
Guys in the chat, like keep it real, keep it funky, man. Do your boxers pull like little strands of hair like on your thigh, out like your outer thigh, like one hair gets like stuck in the boxer thread. I don't know fabric. I don't know what the hell, but it feels like a little midget is like plucking my hair out. Like it gets stuck to my boxes, man.
Newly shaven hair. Yeah,
it hurts. I walk. I'm like, you just see me like. I twitch like what the fuck is that?
Doing the Shawn Michaels and shit stretch.
Yeah, like, no, it just pulls on my hair. Be like, like what's that?
Ow.
Yeah, man.
A little midget is pulling out your pubes one by one.
Yo, and the crazy shit with me, sweet, is that like if I don't shave my body, I'm a fucking caveman, bro. Like, no lie, I'm a caveman, bro.
Oh, no, like, you're not the only one.
Get like football pads full of hair.
Mm-hmm.
People be like, "Yo, you got some broad ass shoulders." Like I do, but when I shave, I look fucking skinny.
It's hair.
Yeah, you know.
If you ever figure out the name for that, let me know because I need it. That's the one thing I haven't figured out: the shaving of that. Yeah, your body.
Stupid body hair. I don't have chest hair. Like I have like that patch in the middle. And like it's weird. Like I have a patch in the middle, and I got like hair on my nipples.
Yeah, that's a little. That's manly.
No, it's like a patch, like right here.
Right here is the only spot on my body I don't have hair. This part and my head. That's it.
I even get hair on the other side of the bicep. It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get furry nipples sometimes. Nowhere else on the tits. It's just in the like
in the circle,
the sternum, the middle, and nipples. It's like, damn, how I don't have a proper taco meat. You know what I mean? I don't have a full taco. My shit like soft shell. Like my shit is trash. Hard shell. I'm sorry, soft shell's crap.
Hey, I'll trade your hard shell for my fucking caveman. I'm good.
My chest is complete.
I'm dying to take all this shit off. I just can't reach my back.
Fun fact, confession. I nared my legs. A few years ago, I nared my whole legs.
And it felt weird, right?
It felt so weird. It felt so weird to put on pants with no hair. It was like, ew, I feel everything.
I know how you feel. It's like putting a hat with a bald head first time. I'm like, you.
I don't know why I did it. I think it was a dare. I don't know how. I just did it. I was bored.
Hey, what's up, Jay?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yes, that too would look fresh, man. It was funny you mentioned tattoo, sweet, because I went to the village last night. I was downtown last night around West 4, looking at tattoo parlors, looking for my next tattoo. I already have ideas for it.
Okay.
It's, so I don't know, chat, if you guys wanna. It's either come on, zoom in, baby, zoom in,
A
baby.
baby
There you go.
Spider Man.
Oh, that's
Is
dope.
that one?
Pull it back just a all right.
Baby
Right,
Spider Man.
I gotta swipe first before I just show.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
you don't want no roosters showing up.
Before you show the real baby Spider Man.
And I got the regular head, the logo. It's just that something simple. And then this one, I'm really considering this one without the white outline because I don't want it. I don't need it to pop more. You see
Where
how they all like baby little Spider Man. You see them?
the little anime, little avatars.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Where would
Come
you
on,
want
baby.
it? On your wrist too? On your
Come off. Come on, baby. It's picking up some of it. I think it's the blur background messing with me.
It could be.
But yeah, chat. That's what, I'm leaning towards this one for sure.
on the forearm?
Oh, my.
How many sessions have you done, sweet?
See if it looks better here. It looks better. Yeah, it's the background. It looks better on this one.
Oh yeah, it looks way better on
Yeah,
yours.
it's the background stuff I have around here.
A little avatar Spider Man on
Oh
my
hell
butt
yeah,
cheek.
Clips.
Hell yeah.
Clips.
Damn,
I'm gonna
3 sessions.
stream my draft.
Is that because of you, or is that what they suggested to do 3 sessions, or that how big the tattoo is? Because when I got my tattoo, the dude's like, "Yo, we could do it in 2 sessions, or you could try to push through one." I said, "Nah, we doing this all in one shot. I'm not coming back here."
We're
Fuck it.
doing this raw.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah. I don't give a shit if you got me here for 3 days. Finish. Get your boy over here and help me finish. Fuck that.
2 minutes later, I can't do this all day, bro. We're gonna
Ah,
have to come back. This shit hurt.
yo, I had to
Ah!
put a scary movie on. I was about to fall asleep and I hear bang. I was like, I was because I jumped during loud sounds, so I was about to be like, oh, and fuck up the whole tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It used to be a Spider Man. Oh shit! Now it's the Incredible Hulk. You in fucking trouble.
Yeah, for real.
Fucked it up.
Incredible Hulk.
You done fucked it up. Yo,
I'll
but
probably get off in like in the next 5 minutes, fellas.
hey,
Yeah.
that's perfect. This is the extra. We
I guess.
got 2 videos. You could cut the end.
You, man, it's like I don't want to get off stream, bro. Like I just like shooting the shit.
Yeah. Yo,
At times I do.
Yo, I noticed because I record the audio with Adobe Audition. If I can keep the podcast under 3 hours, all I have to do is make an audio file, and it will automatically be the size that Anchor needs to upload it to Spotify, and I don't lose any audio quality.
Nice.
When I take the audio from the recording on Premiere Pro, because the file's so big, I have to take the audio quality out, like the kilobits or whatever. I have to lower that so much to get it to be that file size. So it's kind of dope. I already stopped recording on the other. I think we got an hour and 40 minutes. Not too bad
Okay.
for a discussion about Space Jam. You know.
Yo, Toe, I think we should always do it that way though. It's dope when we get like when we was on the call up show. It was nice that we got there and we got out in like 30 minutes. He asked the
Yeah.
question he needed to, and we was out. So it's nice to have little 3 hour sessions sometimes. That's not 6 hours.
No, I hear you, but the thing that keeps us different from everyone else is we're having a discussion. So that's what makes everything so much longer. But I feel you. There were times that we had like an hour and a half show, and it was like, yo, this is beautiful.
Perfect.
But when it goes longer, it just goes longer.
Yeah, when it goes longer naturally, I
But
like.
what I don't know if you read any of the texts in the group chat, but I'm trying to format it better. You know.
Oh yeah, I don't know how to read.
Yeah, me and Cruz was talking about the format. What was it? Monday?
Was it Monday?
I believe so. Cause yeah, as what's her name was off. So
Oh shit! Look at that. It's getting to the point where that is the highlight. Nah, I definitely remember that day because
What the hell is the league?
my friend of me wasn't there. Quisha.
Sanquisha. You stupid, bro.
Oh shit!
no, but yeah, I mean, it's dope. So yeah, tomorrow's the wrestling podcast. Which yo, we kind of got a cool idea for tomorrow, cause I'll run it by you. We're gonna rewrite the show until SummerSlam.
Oh,
So
okay.
we get to change any storyline, make any storyline that we want, but it's got to be in the parameters of people who can actually wrestle for the WWE. Like you can't get somebody from another organization to come in, but it's, I think that'd be kind of dope. Is see if we could do it better than the WWE or AEW.
Shit that actually is possible. If we worked there, what would we do?
Yeah,
Type of
like
shit.
what you have
Okay.
now, and maybe the aspirations of having a Brock Lesnar come to WWE because there were talks about that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Or like CM Punk and Daniel Bryan at AEW, like something like that, but nothing crazy. Like you're like, oh, I'll hire Mr. Perfect to come back. Nah, he's gone.
Rest
Just
in
work with
peace.
what you got.
Word.
Yeah,
Okay.
uh,
I think that's dope.
That's
yeah,
very
and
dope.
It's a different concept.
Glad you told me. Hey,
yeah. You could think and write it down and all that. Because what's crazy? I wrote down a question for Cabs and Lay for yesterday,
Okay.
and maybe Quills, because you're a Batman fan. This doesn't necessarily have to do with the comics, but since
Okay.
you're a Batman fan, I'll ask you. But do you think that because Batman and the Joker are pretty much opposites of one another, which makes them very similar to one another, do you think that if Harley Quinn didn't have the Joker, she would be in love with the Batman?
I think they make a good couple. Just off how I seen them with Catwoman, she was batshit crazy, and he was in love with her. Um, yeah, I think they'll make a good on some like love and hip hop shit. I love it. I think they'll make a crazy Safari and Erica Mena couple.
Kanye and fucking
That's how I see them
and
going at
Kim.
Yeah, that would be some crazy shit. I was thinking it's like,
it.
the Joker's not 100% original. He's like the opposite of Batman. So if she's attracted to the Joker, she has to in some way or another be attracted to the Batman.
Right.
You know. So I said that was just my question I want to ask them, but we never we the conversation led to other places. So I just like let me not ask it right now.
Save that for the next podcast.
Yeah. So you guys got the inside scoop for next week.
Mm-hmm.
We got to fix this draft. We're gonna have to do this on a Sunday
Yeah.
clips. I just wanted to show you my league. Give me a second, guys. This is September 5th is my draft day. That's when I'm going live at 8 o'clock p.m. So be there. That's Sunday. Uh, and yeah, we could draft live. I'll draft live with you guys. See all my mistakes, and we'll laugh at it later. And you guys can rate my team. This is gonna be funny.
When's the
This is gonna be dope.
when's
This
the
is gonna be so dope.
football draft? Isn't it like right after, right before it starts?
Football draft happened already. April.
Yeah, it
So,
was like the week after the Super Bowl, I believe.
so you already know who you would want from the rookie class. Is what I was
From
trying to
the
get at.
rookies, yeah, man. Kyle Pitts for sure. I'm aiming for him. I'm even aiming for my guy Devontae Smith, the Slim Reaper. I'm even aiming for him.
What positions do they play?
Oh,
Kyle Pitts, he plays tight end, but he's like a freak of nature though. Like he's like they're saying he's like the next generational talent.
next
He's
Gronk.
like LeBron's fit. I think he's like 6'8", like 230, 240, and he moves and he's a problem.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, he's a problem. So that's something to look. He's in the Falcons. That's something to look out for. He's a tight end, and he might be the best tight end ever.
ever. Oh shit,
That's
that's
what they're
saying.
saying. That's what they're
That's saying
speculating.
something.
Damn,
Yeah,
you
Tony
straight
Gonzalez was
speculation
bugging.
right?
is
Not
yeah.
Tony. Was it Tony Gonzalez?
No, yeah, it's Tony
Damn
Gonzalez.
sure was
Yeah.
Tony Gonzalez. You
Yeah,
out your
his
damn
expectations is
mind.
off the roof.
And you still
Like
got Gronkowski with 25 rings.
he was drafted in the first round. That's a tight end. That does not happen. Like,
Yeah. That's true, sweet. We gotta see it to believe it. But
that
yeah,
is, they always say that. The
Hell
media, maybe
yeah.
the media.
The same shit about Jeremy Shockey.
That's my guy. I'm going to the training camp, guys. Hopefully, I get to stream it live on my phone. I'm going to the training camp August 8th. That's also going to be part of the YouTube video. I'm in cahoots right now.
there you go.
I have a lot of filming to do, and I got to wait because there's moments like this that's coming up that I want to catch on film.
I'm gonna try to surprise Krills over there with my Eli Manning jersey.
Right around the
You're
corner, I'm about to be like, "You're pull up." I got
yeah, come
see my
through.
boys real quick.
You're
See, come see my boys walk on the field, catch
that'll
the
Yo,
passes.
oh
Krills, Clips is saying to draft a QB the first pick.
Nah, nah, I can't. That don't. Oh, don't fuck. Nah, hell no. I don't need QBs. QBs are weak. I'm good.
unless
I'll
it's
pick up a Josh Allen and later on or Kyle Murray. He'll last.
not
Yo,
a
pick up the Jets QB, man. He's
I'll
gonna do
pick up Joe
some. He's gonna do
Burrow
some
late fourth
magical shit.
round. I'll be okay.
not a bad idea if you're picking
Justin
Patrick
Herbert,
Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes for
Herbert,
number one overall.
fourth, fifth round, and I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be okay. Yo, look, oh Herbert, there you go, Clips. That's exactly who I'll pick.
Pick,
Fourth, five.
pick
Not
up
bad.
Jay Blazer.
Patrick Mahomes number one overall.
I got to get my running backs out the way because the running backs are lacking. There's a lot of running backs by committee, so I got to solidify my running back first. I'll even pick Dak. I'll pick Dak. He was doing okay until he blew up his ankle.
Are you guys like me? Do you guys pick biasly? I be picking some of my Jets player. Come on,
At
Bilal.
first, at
Bilal,
first,
please.
I wasn't winning like that, so I
I
had to,
mean, either.
you know. At
I
first, I
never,
had Mad Eagles.
I never did a draft, so
Oh man,
Oh
it's so fun.
man, do some free
By
shit.
you doing 1 year of fantasy draft, you'll learn football. You'll learn football.
Mm-hmm.
You have to learn football. You have no choice.
And
yeah.
you'll
Learn
watch
the name of
football.
backups of backups of backups because you're looking for people to replace on your lineups and who you need. It's cool, man. You're the coach. You're the GM.
And you'll watch football. It'll be interesting more than just the Jets.
Yo, sweet tooth, he's bugging. I hope he's a good player. I never heard of him. Maxie Roberts? Was that he's defensive?
Bruh. What?
Yeah, he tattooed his name. He must have been a friend of him.
He tattooed Deion Sanders' name on his butt cheek.
He's an outside linebacker.
Wow.
I mean, they do need defense on that team. I mean, besides Aaron Donald, which is like the biggest freak.
Don't they
all time.
have somebody else on the other
He
side?
did his tat. He didn't put his name on him.
No, oh, he did his tat. Oh, okay. Oh my God.
I
I
caught
thought he-
that too. I
Bruh.
was like,
I thought he tattooed Maxie like Roberts.
I love you, Moxie, right on my calf.
Ooh, that's what I was saying. That's why I was like, yo, he better be nice. Like,
he
whoa.
named his Johnson Roxy.
Mm-hmm.
Maxie.
Moxie, you want to see my
Oh,
tattoo?
that's what's up though. That's cool. Rams. Well, they have Aaron Donald for me, standout player. That's it. And on defense, outside linebacker though, that's gotta be a big dude. Rookie. The moment when your brain thinks one thing and your hand types the other. Types whatever.
Oh shit.
My brain wasn't functioning.
Ew.
It's always past my bedtime. That's why.
Yo, there's sometimes that I'll go to the kitchen, open up the refrigerator, like, what the fuck am I doing here? I had to use the bathroom.
That's
I've
your
done
body.
that.
That's your body on autopilot. You know how many times we leave the building and I just turn left thinking I'm going here? Oh, damn, program. Sorry.
Yep.
Like, I'm just so used to it.
Yep. Like, I'm
So-
trying to go to the second floor of Mill C and I wind up by Starbucks. Like, the fuck? This ain't my office.
Yeah, you're just used to it. Yeah, you're like, what the hell? It's weird how the body works. But guys, I think I'm gonna call it a night.
Yeah, me too.
I gotta get some shut eyes.
Yeah.
We have a busy day tomorrow. We have to
Yeah,
do a
we do.
lot of lifting and then
Yo,
a meeting right after that.
that's
Like,
crazy.
I got a
yeah.
meeting, fucking meeting.
Right after
Puñeta,
that, and
mamá
then we're
huevo.
supposed to have a
Yeah,
one-on-one meeting with I don't
yeah,
know what's going on tomorrow.
yo, they canceled the meeting to put the meeting back at the same exact time.
Yeah, and we're supposed to have a one-on-one meeting.
That's the 8th.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's not tomorrow. We would have never get anything done tomorrow.
That's how I was. That's why I was. We're gonna have a crazy day tomorrow. Yeah, we're gonna have to move all those the storage room,
Yeah,
all of the conference room. We gotta move all of that to the storage. So it's gonna be a workout. I'm gonna milk it.
for real. No, I hear you. I hear
It's
you.
3 hours to do that.
Yeah. Yo, so everybody on YouTube, yo,
Ugh.
sweet. If that was you
Can't
who
make this, bro.
subscribed to the YouTube channel, I appreciate you, brother. And for the YouTube channel, everybody that's here, I'm pretty much done. I know Krills and Show gonna get off, but yo, it's your friendly
Yeah, I'm
neighborhood
done.
knuckleheads.
Chat.
Told the show the Krills. Appreciate y'all stopping by for our the Space Jam review and everything like that. Y'all have a good night.
But it's time to. It's time to sleep. All right,
Word.
chat. Love you guys, man. I'll be on tomorrow, man. We'll play some fucking games. Yo, Low Sweet Tooth. Yo, have a good night, man. Appreciate you, man. Clips, love you, bro. Yeah, of course. I got you, Sweet. Of course.
Hey, yo, Sweets.
Sonic boom.
Have a good night.
I hate you guys. I'm out of here.
Peace. How'd you like that show?
I loved it. That's the perfect ending song right there.
Yeah, for real.
Are you talking about the song and the ending?
I was talking about the podcast.
No.
Hell nah, I didn't like it. Nah, I liked it. See, much better. No baby in the background. I was able to focus today.
I hear you, bro.
This
Nah,
is
but
the
yeah.
normal me.
Yeah, man, I really enjoy doing this shit. We can talk about anything, bro.
I
In all
agree.
actuality.
I agree. You
So-
see, we had another podcast at the end.